Hey, pull up a chair. Come on in, get comfortable. And let's just have a real talk for a minute. Look out the window, feel the air. Summer is officially here. The days are long, the nights are warm, and if you're in school, the stress of finals is finally behind you. If you're working, maybe the corporate pace slows down just a tiny bit for the season. On paper, this is the most beautiful, liberated time of the entire year. You've been waiting for this since January. But I want to ask you a question, and I want you to answer it honestly in your own head. Are you actually enjoying it? Or are you already starting to feel that vague, creeping sense of anxiety about how fast the days are slipping through your fingers? See, I love you guys too much to watch you fall into a trap that I fell into far too many times when I was your age. I want to talk to you tonight about something I call the August regret. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's that heavy, hollow feeling that hits you right around the middle of August. The sun starts setting just a tiny bit earlier, the back-to-school commercials start playing on TV, and you suddenly wake up from a 3-month trance. You look back at your summer and you realize it's completely gone. And when you ask yourself, what did I actually do? What did I build? Who did I connect with? How did I grow? The answer is a whole lot of nothing. You realize you spent 90 days lying in bed, scrolling through other people's vacation photos, binging shows you won't remember in a year, waking up at 1 p.m. and letting the most vibrant season of the year completely evaporate. You end the summer feeling more tired, more anxious, and more stuck than you did in May. I don't want that for you this year. This summer is a gift. It is a massive, beautiful block of time. And if you learn how to handle it right, it can be the literal launch pad for the rest of your life. So let's talk about how to leverage this season, maintain your balance, and make sure that when August rolls around, you're standing tall, feeling proud, energized, and ready to take on the world. When we think of summer, the first word that comes to mind is freedom. No schedules, no alarms, no professors or bosses breathing down your neck. Just pure, unadulterated, unstructured time. And look, I get it. The first week of total freedom feels like heaven. You sleep in, you stay up late, you do absolutely nothing, and your brain finally gets to decompress. That is completely fine. You need a minute to reset. But here's the psychological trap of unstructured time. Humans are wired for rhythm. When you remove all external structure from your life, when you have no set time to wake up, no set tasks to accomplish, and no daily routine, your brain doesn't actually relax. It drifts. Without a compass, your mind defaults to the path of least resistance. And in 2026, the path of least resistance is always a digital screen. Think about how a completely unstructured day goes. You wake up at 11:30 a.m. because you didn't set an alarm. You feel groggy because you slept too much. You reach for your phone before your eyes are even fully open, and you spend the first hour of your day scrolling in bed. By the time you get up, half the day is gone. You feel a low-grade sense of guilt, which makes you feel paralyzed, so you decide to just relax some more. You sit on the couch, watch a marathon of a TV show, eat some junk food, and suddenly it's dark outside. You didn't do anything wrong, but you feel completely empty. That is the danger of letting your time stay unstructured. Momentum is a funny thing. It works both ways. If you have momentum moving forward, it's easy to keep going. But if you have momentum sitting on the couch, it becomes a monumental task just to get up and wash a dish. If you want to enjoy your summer, you have to realize that true freedom requires a baseline of structure. Structure isn't a prison, it's a scaffold. It's the framework that allows you to actually enjoy your free time without the nagging voice of guilt whispering in the back of your mind. So, how do we build that structure without ruining the chill vibe of summer? I'm not asking you to schedule every 15-minute block of your day like a corporate CEO. That's not summer, that's a boot camp. We just need a few simple, unshakable anchors in your day. I call them the big three: the anchor, the action, and why it matters. 1. The morning anchor. Wake up at the same time every day within a 1-hour window. It locks in your circadian rhythm and stops you from wasting the golden hours of the day. 2. The creative anchor. Dedicate just 90 minutes a day to a specific project or skill. This is your sweat equity. It's where your growth actually happens while the world is asleep. 3. The physical anchor. Move your body for 30 minutes every single day, preferably outside. It burns off the stagnant energy and keeps your mental health dialed in. Let's look at that middle one, the creative anchor. 90 minutes. That is less than 10% of your waking hours. If you can protect just 90 minutes every morning to work on a skill, whether that's learning to code, practicing an instrument, writing a script, studying a language, or building a small side business, look at what happens over the course of a 3-month summer. 90 minutes a day for 90 days is 135 hours of focused execution. Do you know what you can do with 135 hours of deep focus? You can go from a complete beginner to a highly competent intermediate in almost any digital skill. You can build a fully functioning prototype of an app. You can write a complete first draft of a novel. you can completely reinvent your career trajectory. And the best part? Once those 90 minutes are done, you are completely free. You can go to the beach, you can play video games, you can hang out with your friends, and you can do it with a clean conscience because you already paid yourself first. That is how you maintain balance. You don't have to choose between productivity and fun. You use structure to maximize both. Now, let's talk about the cultural shift that is quietly draining the life out of your generation. We have become a society of spectators. Think about how much of your day is spent consuming the creations, the adventures, the humor, and the lives of other people. You watch people travel on YouTube, you watch people play sports on TV or Twitch, you watch people build things, pull pranks, cook meals, and fall in love on TikTok. You are an expert audience member. But summer is not a movie. It's a stage, and you are supposed to be an actor on it. Every single time you choose to watch someone else do something instead of doing it yourself, you are stepping out of the arena of life and sitting in the bleachers. And let me tell you something. There are no trophies given out in the bleachers. No one ever built self-esteem, financial freedom, or deep happiness by watching someone else live. This summer, I want to challenge you to make a conscious shift from a consumer to a creator, from a spectator to a participant. If you enjoy watching travel vlogs, pack a backpack, grab a cheap bus ticket, and go explore a city 3 hours away that you've never been to. If you love watching cooking videos, go to the grocery store, buy some raw ingredients, invite your family or friends over, and cook a messy and perfect meal from scratch. If you love watching fitness creators, put down the phone, put on your shoes, go out to a local track, and feel your lungs burn. It doesn't matter if you're bad at it at first. In fact, expect to be bad at it. Being bad at something is the first step toward being kind of good at it. There's a raw, beautiful utility in making a mess, skinning your knees, and doing things in the physical world. Stop living vicariously through a 5-inch screen. Be the main character of your own summer. Let's touch on the most important piece of this puzzle, your people, your community. Summer is historically the time for deep, core memory-making friendships. It's the season of late-night drives, with the windows rolled down, sitting around a campfire, talking about the meaning of life, and taking spontaneous road trips where everything goes wrong but you laugh the whole time. But lately, I've noticed a sad trend. Because everyone is hiding behind their screens, summer connection has become incredibly lazy. We think that sending a meme on a group chat or keeping up a streak on an app counts as hanging out. It doesn't. We are starving for real, physical, analog connection. This summer, I want you to practice intentional community. Don't just text a friend saying, "Hey, we should hang out sometime." That is a dead-end text. No one ever hangs out based on a sometime. Instead, be the leader. Step up and say, "Hey, I'm driving out to the lake this Friday at 2 p.m. I've got 2 extra seats in the car. I'm bringing snacks. You in?" Give people a time, a place, and a plan. You will be shocked at how quickly people say yes, because everyone else is sitting at home, staring at their phones, desperately waiting for someone to invite them into reality. And when you do get together, protect that time. Have a phones in the middle of the table rule. Look each other in the eye. Listen to the stories. Share the awkward silences. Build memories that you'll talk about when you're my age, sitting around a table with gray hair. You won't remember the TikToks you watched in June 2026. You will remember the night you and your best friends got lost in a thunderstorm trying to find an ice cream shop. Look, kids, here's the bottom line. Right now, you're standing at the absolute fork in the road. You have roughly 90 days ahead of you. They're going to pass, regardless of what you choose to do. Time doesn't care about your plans, and it doesn't pause for your hesitation. June will melt into July, and July will evaporate into August. You can choose the first path. You can choose the easy path, the comfortable path, the path where you let the phone dictate your attention, where you sleep away the mornings, where you watch other people live, and where you let your time remain a chaotic, unstructured mess. But remember where that path ends. It ends at the August regret. It ends with you looking in the mirror on August 31st, feeling that heavy pit in your stomach, wondering where the time went, and realizing you're exactly where you were 3 months ago. Or you can choose the second path. You can wake up tomorrow morning, set an alarm, look at the sun, and say, "Not this year. This summer belongs to me." You can lock in your structure, protect your 90 minutes of growth, move your body, step into reality as a participant, and gather your people around you with intention. If you choose that second path, I promise you, when late August rolls around and the air starts to change, you won't feel a single ounce of regret. You will look back at a summer where you got stronger, where you learned a skill that will pay you for years to come, where you built deep, unshakable friendships, and where you actually lived. You will enter the fall season not exhausted and stuck, but with a roaring bonfire of momentum at your back. You have everything you need right inside you to make this the best summer of your life. Put the phone down. Breathe in the summer air. Go build something beautiful. I'm proud of you, I believe in you, and I'm always in your corner. Now go get 'em.